Hello everyone and welcome to the Philosophers Corner, where we discuss new games, updates and the philosophy behind them. My name is Charles Everly and I'm joined by my esteemed colleague, Dr. Harrington III. Doctor. Today we are going to be discussing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds update number 12, and boy is this one a doozy, wouldn't you say? Fuck you! Yes, this is by far the most changes we've seen, boasting many new weapon attachments, new vehicles, weaponry, and so much more. We had a chance to get our hands on these new changes and wanted to share them with you. It appears as though the game's creators want people to start using a more variety of weaponry. They've increased the damages of nearly every gun in the game, if you can believe it, although assault rifles have had quite the opposite. A penalty to damage, reload time and recoil, among other things. Now, many players were worried that the assault rifles may be poor. Oh no, they're not going to do as much damage, they'd say. But don't worry, they're still extremely effective in the correct situation. Another concern of many players was that the LMGs, such as the M249, may not be as good, but it's quite the opposite. They are more effective than ever. Oh my. There have been many attachments added to the game. To better discuss these changes, I've brought in my attachments expert, Dr. D.
Yes, hello. Thank you very much for having me here today, Professor.
So tell me, Doctor, what can players expect from these new attachments?
Well, there are three new grips. The lightweight grip is the first, which is, lighter. And you have the half grip, which, mathematically speaking, is about, give or take, 50% or so of the normal entire gripping. And the last one is a thumb grip. This one is different. You use your thumb and you stick it in the grip and it works great.
Interesting. Now, what would be the benefit of these new grips, Doctor?
So there are more things to loot, and when you have it, it's the best way to have a good time.
Ah, yes. It appears as though what you're saying is that each player has different preferences and play styles, and they should try these different grips to see which one they like best.
Oh yes, that is precisely what I mean, of course.
Indeed.
Yes, the other attachments are scopes, 3 times and 6 times, which are scoping 3 times and 6 times the normalness. So you change the reticles, on the red dot too, so you can see the different colors, but I still prefer the red dot.
Yes, I'm personally loving the 6 times scope. It's effective in many different situations. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. D. Your knowledge is invaluable.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, the air crate drops have been modified as well. You can only receive the level 3 helmets from them. They are no longer available out in the world. However, the adrenaline syringe which you stab into your body is available around the map, very rarely. It appears as though more players are willing to risk their lives in order to get these crates, as they have become even more precious. Another noteworthy addition is the map selection. You may now choose between Arangel and Miramar. There's also a new vehicle available on the Miramar map known as the Mirado. An homage to Ford's Mustang, this vehicle boasts a powerful V8 engine and comes in both regular and convertible models. And I have to say, it's quite fun to drive. Oh yes. In addition to the vehicle, there's also been a brand new weapon added to the game, the SLR. And I've invited my munitions expert, to give us some more insight. Please welcome James.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Thank you for joining us today, James. Now tell us a bit more about this new weapon.
So the SLR is an unbelievably rare and powerful weapon. This gun falls into the designated marksman rifle category, better known as DMR. And boy, does it pack a punch. Higher damage than any rifle in its class. This gun, along with the other DMRs, such as the SKS or the Mini 14, now can take attachments from both sniper rifles and assault rifles, making them extremely dangerous.
That is some great information, James. Thank you so much. Now, you are a survival expert as well. Are there any other last-minute tips and tricks for our viewers?
Yes, absolutely. One thing to keep in mind is that the way fraggies work has been modified. They do more explosive damage, but they do not knock the player back. A small change, but it can be the difference between life and death.
Now, if you're able to use all of these changes to your advantage, you may just find yourself getting a chicken dinner before the others. If you'd like more information, you can use the link below to the full notes. Now, that's all the time we have today on the Philosopher's Corner. On behalf of my guests and Dr. Harrington III, we wish you good luck on the battlegrounds and hope you join us again next time for more gaming philosophy. Good day.